Hey, hey there, guys.
Spooky.
It's a Halloween spooktacular.
It's the
Spooky cast.
Spooky Zild Show.
It's fucking spooky. So, it is most definitely October 31st here, where we are. Festivities are
That they
fucking
are.
kicking off.
Man, I saw like 7 vampires outside my house.
Man, I remember when
Shit, all I
Halo
got was
5
a
just
shitty
came
jack-o'-lantern.
out. It was phantasmspectacular.
Oh, wasn't it?
Yeah. Boy, that was a day.
Let's talk, yeah, we promised when Halo 5 came out, we'd give our final thoughts on it. It was dumb, that's what I thought about it, you fucking retards.
Don't buy it. If you
Guess
haven't.
what?
Yeah.
You're the biggest retard of all, Chemical, so what are you
Yeah.
calling us retards?
I'm sorry. 2 negatives make a positive, I guess.
And what gives you the right to use the R word?
Cause I am one.
that's their
It's like
word.
the N-word. Yeah. Well, you just told me. Yeah. So I'm the
Retarded.
only one here that can officially
E-R-D-E-D.
say the word retarded.
You got it.
Drug, and what the fuck does the DEA stand for? Drug
Encouragement.
Agency, yes. Drug Enforcement
No,
Agency.
encouragement. Encouragement.
Drug Encouragement Agency.
Really?
Speaking of which,
Yeah, they encourage the
I
use
hope
of drugs.
no one has spiked your Halloween candy yet. Or razor bladed
Spin
it.
the wheel.
If someone spiked it, let me know, and I'll be there immediately.
Damn it.
I need some. We're not there yet. We have an exciting lineup of shit to do here. We have, we got some topics. Halloween festivities. And we have 2 very special in-between things, one of which is kind of new. Right, Ethan?
Yeah. First thing we're gonna do is play. We're gonna bob for apples. All right, guys, you ready?
And then we'll do a song. Wow. Wow. Actually, I have water right here.
I messed up.
I don't know why I was singing
sound
Happy
very
Birthday.
Wow.
You messed up.
Yeah. So this is just some of what you're gonna get from this podcast
This
today.
Clearly, because
Halloween
it's Halloween.
episode brought to you by the
Yeah.
New Orleans.
what
Day.
other holiday would it be?
It's actually a real
Katrina.
holiday
I'd argue
down
with that.
in
It's
Did you guys want to do a spooky song? Did you guys want to produce a spooky song for the masses
Kick-Ass.
with good asses? Anyone?
What?
We gotta do. It's an Ethan annual song, right?
Oh yeah. Well, it should probably be spooky related, right?
That's what I was talking about. Matter of fact, me and Ty were just on a
Spooky
kick-ass
asses?
Halloween rap.
We did the
All right, can we all
Monster
agree
Mash.
that covering the Monster Mash is the latest?
Yes.
Fuck you. I was talking about how listen, Monster Mash, good song. Play it once a Halloween. Don't do 50 fucking covers of it. You know what I mean?
No, I don't. I think there should be
No
more,
one wants
actually.
to hear
I
the
don't listen to
Monster
music.
Mash.
I
Oh, you
can't
guys are
tell
gonna do a
what's
Monster
right
Mash
and what's
now?
wrong.
There should be 51.
Yeah, I feel like 50 is just such a weird number to end it on. 51 seems like the appropriate
It
number.
needs to be
51 is a
and
nice
third.
round
51
number,
and a
you guys
third.
are saying.
Why not 49?
51 is like the prime.
How about 59 then?
Right, Ty, don't get ridiculous.
8775309.
Was that our song?
No, that's someone's
Yep.
song though.
No, yeah. Ty, do you want to hit us up with a sick, spooky, sub-exiled show song?
About what?
Like,
In
spooky
the famous
things
words of
and the
Hillary
show.
Clinton, no.
Things and the show.
There's something spooky, I guess. I don't know.
Okay. Spooky. Alright. So, yes. For everyone who's listening to this, you're all going to die eventually.
What?
Spooky.
And then you'll be a skeleton, or a ghost, or a zombie.
Which everybody these days seems to be want. But see, you gotta understand, Chemical. It's not just just a skeleton or a zombie or a ghost. These days, if you're not a sexy ghost or a sexy zombie,
This is part of my
not
topic
shit.
later.
You know,
We should
I'm
save this
totally
discussion
okay
for
with that.
later. Would you guys pay actual money for a Call of Duty Zombies movie?
No. No.
yes, I would. If it
I
was
mean,
done
I'd
right.
go see it. So I mean,
No.
I don't know if I'd ask for it, but I'd go see it.
No.
You would?
No.
I'd go see it.
I might, depending on who they have in it.
Whatever, I don't want to talk about this forever.
No.
Is it wheel time?
There's something strange on your podcast. Who you
Don't
gonna
look
call?
Cunt Busters.
good.
Callbacks!
They really like to use a vacuum cleaner.
Oh man.
They're diabetic.
What if they just
and
replaced
they need a job.
the ghost catcher and Ghostbusters with a vacuum cleaner and they were like, these women Ghostbusters just love to vacuum.
Yeah, isn't there a new Ghostbuster movie coming out?
Yeah, they're making the all-female cast.
See,
Thus the name Ethan bestowed upon them, Cunt Busters.
here's my problem with it. I don't have any problem that it's female Ghostbusters. That's fine. Think.
You just don't want them to make another Ghostbusters.
No, I want you to, I know the Ghostbusters are so iconic. Everyone knows about the Ghostbusters. If, they hear the theme song, everyone's gonna go, Ghostbusters, yeah!
I bet Hitler's never heard of the Ghostbusters. I bet George Washington's never heard of the Ghostbusters.
But,
You know what? I'll bet he has, because he's George fucking Washington.
Okay, true. George Washington was a bad example, I'll give you that. Thomas Jefferson has probably never seen a Ghostbuster, or never heard of the Ghostbusters, never watched the Ghostbusters movie.
Well, okay, I'll give you that he's probably never seen the movie. But I'm sure if he did, he would enjoy it.
I don't
Well, no
know.
one's arguing
I've
that
seen
Thomas
the movie. I
Jefferson would
didn't
not
really
enjoy
it.
Ghostbusters.
Thomas Jefferson would be
Benjamin
the biggest
Franklin would love it. I
Ghostbusters
mean,
fan.
come on. Look at all the gadgets and inventions Benjamin Franklin's created.
Benjamin
Sure.
Franklin just looks either like a Ghostbuster or something the Ghostbusters
Benjamin
would
Franklin
catch.
just looks
I don't
spooky
know.
enough. He was the one who
He
used
did.
that-
He did
that-
die
that
of
kite and the
syphilis,
key for
and when they
electricity.
went through his house, they found dead bodies in his basement. So that could lead to clues.
Yeah, that was a little
Anyways, is it topic time?
That means there's plenty of ghosts.
Yeah, there's actual rumors that Benjamin Franklin was a serial killer. But the thing is he really wanted to do medical experiments because he was some doctor or something. But it was illegal to get cadavers.
So I guess the light bulb wasn't the only shocking thing he did.
That was Thomas Edison, you fuckface.
I am. He used a fucking kite. I guess that kite was...
What the fuck? Alright. Anyways, fucking Benjamin Franklin rumored to be a serial killer so he could perform medical experiments. Am I spinning this wheel or are we going to talk about the
Let's spin the
Ghostbusters?
wheel.
And
My vote's
I'm
to
spinning
spin
the wheel. I'm spinning the wheel.
I kind of want to
Spin the
talk
wheel.
about the movie. I think Ghostbusters really
Ty,
was a
this is
good
your
movie.
topic. Ty, shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up! This is your topic,
Ty,
Ty.
just stop.
Oh, wait, no, is it?
Just stop.
Is it? Wait, is this Ethan's topic or is this Ty's topic? Oh, no, wait, this
I
is
don't know,
Ethan's
read it.
topic. What are we dressing up for as Halloween?
Guys, what are we dressing up as? Well, currently we're all in the same room, so we should be able to say real quick what we're dressed up as. So I think it'll
What
be
does
interesting
being
if
in
we
the same
each...
room have to do
None
with
of us
that?
actually said what our... each one of us
Oh,
says
it's
one
Halloween.
thing. So Chemical, you say what I'm wearing. Ty, you say what Phoenix is wearing. Phoenix, you say what Chemical is wearing. And I say what Ty is
So am I saying what
wearing.
Ethan's wearing?
Does everybody follow that?
You're saying what I'm wearing.
Uh,
Alright, we'll start with Chemical saying what I'm wearing.
you are either the Jimmy Dean himself or you're just happy to see me. I can't tell.
You got it. Oh my goodness. Okay, so now I'll say what Ty is. And, Ty's like, he's a mix of the Indian that's on
God.
the
That's not where I thought that was
Redskins logo.
What?
He's
Like,
just
that's
the
what it's-
Redskins logo.
Yeah, so he's the Redskins logo, but he's also like a Pikmin. It's weird.
What?
I don't know what that is.
This is an old Nintendo game.
I'm supposed to be a Power Ranger.
I did not get
You
that vibe
Yeah,
at
well,
all.
fucked
you
that
failed,
one up.
Ty. You failed.
You got the Indian
Listen,
part.
I know this is not my turn, but
I'm
you
the
fucked
Red
that
Ranger.
Well, that's not
Ty.
how your costume came out.
Ty, why don't you describe Phoenix's costume for us?
Alright, so Phoenix, clearly, he is supposed to be a zombie, half zombie, half alive, Elvis Presley. Like,
Zombie
he's got
Elvis
that little
Presley.
wig on him, and
You-
he's doing
you
those
know what?
moves.
As ridiculous as that sounds, I could definitely see Phoenix dressing up as Zombie Elvis.
I
don't know
currently
what's up,
see Phoenix dressed up as Zombie Elvis.
but I'm also seeing several variations where he could also still pull off a good Zombie Elvis.
Well, you know, I do have that look with the, with my gut that you guys can see. You know, I'm definitely like older Elvis. So yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
He's actually eating a peanut butter and
Got a
banana
1 for your
sandwich right
money,
now.
2 for your clothes. Phoenix, what am I wearing?
Oh, you. I really gotta love.
You like it?
Oh my God, it's so you, Chemical. It really is. I mean, the way that the thong just rides right up your ass crack
Jesus.
is just so. It's so delicious.
I don't
How
gotta
your
wipe no
banana-
more.
How your
Oh, this is
banana
getting
package
sexy.
is just like bulging, and how you have, I don't know what kind of wig you're wearing. It's like a mixture of like a flock of like that band Flock of Seagulls from the '80s, and like that mixed with like a Miley Cyrus kind of weird look.
No, this is just a flock of seagulls that have been hit by a car, and I
Well, that would
duct taped
explain
the feathers
that
on
would
my head.
explain, That would explain all the
The Miley
seagull
Cyrus
feathers
look.
and shit all over the floor.
Oh, well, that works too.
I swear that
But
was here before I got here.
I gotta love the sausage outfit that you have. It's just
When you think chemical paint, you don't think of me in anything else. This is literally
no,
the only thing you can
you
think
got
me
the
in
sausage outfit with the actual Flock of Seagulls, wig, and
So wait, hold on. Let me just say
And the
this.
thong that
I'm
rides
wearing a
perfectly
thong
up your
that
ass
rides
crack,
up.
you know,
I look like a giant sausage, and I have a bunch of dead seagulls strapped to my forehead.
Here's the thing I'm actually really upset about. Chemical, this isn't fair because you didn't dress up as anything. This is just you. Alright, it's a costume
know.
party.
Yeah, I think I should have mentioned to all the listeners to this that this is everyday wear for Chemical.
This-
This isn't a costume. I want to see what he's gonna dress up as a costume because maybe, just maybe, he might
Listen.
actually go as something regular instead of his normal everyday wear.
This is for the party, okay? We're going trick or treating later, and I'm gonna dress up as some other costume. This is like me dressing up nice. This is what I typically wear when I dress up nice. It's something
Yeah,
kind of
it
different
is.
when I'm just walking
It's
around
scary
my house.
casual.
Yeah,
I kid you not.
Semi-spooky
Listeners, I kid you not, listeners. The way that Chemical is dressed right now, is his outfit when he goes out to like a 5-star restaurant.
Dates.
Okay,
I don't know. It's
So-
kind
It's
of
it.
insulting.
and I would know because I took him.
how
I took him
so?
to a 5-star restaurant.
It's
just last
pretty
week.
offensive, Chemical.
Yeah, I don't think you
Who
took
would
my
this offend?
culture into perspective here.
Oh, the Italian thing?
Yeah,
Oh, fuck.
Wow.
Well, this is just my...
Look at how
I'm-
he violently shakes his hands.
like
Oh man.
every time you pull away
Hi,
from
I
the
don't
mic,
mean
you're
to
going like,
be
"Mamma
offensive,
mia."
but pepperoni! I'm sorry. Fuck, goddammit, I mean spicy meatballs!
You know,
You know what?
It
Now
hits
that you
you.
mention it, it is very
right
offensive.
here. You know,
I like this. I enjoy this wearing this to dates because the sausage part of the outfit implies more. It implies what we're going to do later. If it's made of pork, I'm gonna pork you.
Right. Yeah.
So Was that a wrap on this topic, or are we gonna talk
I would
about how
say
much
so.
of a
Are
fucking
Are we moving
slut I am?
on from
Seems-
how
seems like we can spin
insulting
the
my
wheel.
culture?
Spin that wheel.
I don't know.
Yeah,
Ty
Ty,
seems
we're-
pretty offended right now.
still
I don't know if
pretty
he'll want to
upset.
continue.
Hold on. We'll give Ty a little bit of time to talk about how offensive I am right now, and then we'll move on, okay?
Ty, feel free to vent about Chemical real quick.
The only thing I almost
I will
forgot
later
to
on.
mention to the viewers that I almost forgot to mention to you viewers the makeup scheme that Chemical has right now.
Makeup on my sausage.
Oh my god, it's like, you know, rosy cheeks, black eyeshadow. He looks like a real fucked up gothic emo wannabe, but mixed with like a hooker.
I'm Marilyn Man Sausage.
Yeah, exactly.
Maybe
that
it's
was the name
makeup,
you were
maybe
talking
it's
about.
dog
That
shit.
was the name that you were talking about.
Anyways, Ty, apparently I'm just fucking with you right now, so
I hope so.
elaborate.
I really hope so. I'm gonna kick your
Explain
ass.
why this is offensive, because I really didn't get it. First of all, you dressed up as the Washington Redskins logo, and you're calling me offensive.
Yes.
Ty, I'm surprised you're finding him offensive because this is what he wears all the time.
I know.
Ty
I
is
didn't notice it
constantly
before.
offended by Chemical.
And I've been thinking about it each and every time. I'm like, it's not the right time. I have to wait for the right time. And this was it.
I have to wait till it's on a fucking public platform, where I can vent about his sausage thong seagull combo.
Exactly.
Ty is a proud people.
I am a proud
Wait, you
member
can call
of
him
the Polish
Taiwanese.
community, and I will not take this.
He's from
laying
Taiwan.
down.
Oh, you'll take it.
Listen, someone here's gonna take
it.
take a sausage laying down. It's gonna be Ethan probably.
I
Tends
vote
to do that a
Ethan.
lot.
Yeah.
Actually,
Okay,
no,
my-
I vote Chemical because he's already dressed for the. He's already dressed.
That is true.
He's, you know, he's.
I'll take whatever, baby. Just
Oh,
let me know if I'm spinning this wheel or not.
okay. I'll just make sure I get the condiments.
Hey,
Oh man, we gotta relish this
this
moment.
guy.
Yeah, you better relish this moment because it's gonna catch up with you.
Earlier this
Spin the
episode,
fucking wheel. No,
earlier
we're
this
done
episode,
with
you
this
called me a
topic.
mustard.
Spin the
Hard.
wheel. Spin the wheel.
This is
I'm spinning it.
As soon as we got to the condiments jokes, we this was already went way too far.
We just like completely went off the deep end there.
I'm trying to pick one that's not an Ethan topic again. I want to equalize this.
That's kind of hard.
Oh, this is my topic. So, there's a lot of ghosts in this world. Because, you know, a lot of people die.
That's
I don't think
true.
anyone's have come back.
Ben
Yeah,
Franklin had a lot
I
to do with
agree.
that.
So what's the
Yeah.
topic?
Thomas Jefferson too.
There's a pie chart somewhere that proves that about 45% of all the world's ghosts came from Benjamin Franklin.
What?
Anyways, there's a lot of ghosts out there. Some of them are bound to be sexy. Whose ghosts would you fuck?
Oh boy, that's a tough one.
Betty White's not dead yet.
For some reason, I was thinking Oprah Winfrey the whole time. Now I just realized Oprah Winfrey's not dead either.
And then I also
I
realized
wouldn't fuck
really
Oprah
wanna fuck
Winfrey, but
Oprah
I'd fuck her
Winfrey.
ghost. More like
Do you want-
Marilyn Mon.
I don't
know, Ethan. Why don't you tell us who you?
I don't want ghost syphilis.
No, it's
Spookaless.
it's ghostonorrhea.
Oh man.
Benjamin Franklin Shaw was a kind soul. Unfortunately, now he's gonorrhea.
Boo.
That was at a funeral service.
Boo.
Where the pastor gets stoned
Sorry,
to death.
those are
and
the
the
ghosts.
45% of ghosts that came from Benjamin Franklin goes up to 46%.
All right, come on, Ethan.
I gotta think of a dead person.
There's a lot of dead people.
Yeah, I know, but I gotta think of one
Helen
I really
of
want to get
Troy
it on
seemed
with.
to have been quite the attractive lady. He launched in 1,000 ships.
Isn't he like... How'd he die? He died in a car
He
wreck,
died in a
right? He's
car
gonna be all
accident,
messed
like,
up.
2-3 years ago.
Yeah, it's gonna be all messed up.
Okay, how about Ryan Dunn?
I don't know who that is.
Bam
was from
Bam
Jackass.
Majera.
He's from that show Jackass.
Oh.
He
What
was
was it,
that.
Bam
He
that
was the
died?
He was the first. He was the first guy of the group of guys that did Jackass that actually died.
I feel like
Bam
Amelia
also
Earhart
died,
would be
right?
cool.
What about Jim Morris?
There's a joke somewhere
Jimi
about her
Hendrix or
taking you
Janis
out to
Joplin.
sea or something.
She's pretty fly. For like 7 seconds. Or is that the right
This is supposed to be spooky.
No, it's supposed to be sexy.
I don't know if they're dead yet, but I would totally bang the entire 1974 Cleveland Browns.
Some of them are probably still alive.
They'll be
I'll
dead
fuck
when
the
I'm
ghost
done
of
with
their
them.
career then.
You should fuck the ghost of the careers of the 49ers.
Yeah, but they're all underaged.
That's true, but
No, they're 49. That
All
was
of
for the
them.
people that didn't get the joke that requires more than like 2 minutes of thought. They can still laugh now, thanks to me.
alright, Chemical, you choose.
Well, I already said one, but I guess I could choose again.
Well, wait, what'd you say?
He said the...
I said two people. I said Helen of Troy, and I said the
I
entire
didn't hear Helen of
1974
Troy.
Cleveland Browns.
I didn't hear you say Helen.
Yeah, I didn't hear that either.
I said fucking Helen. I'd say Helen seemed to be like pretty neat because like, well, she seemed to be a good choice because she could start a whole
Keller?
fucking war. Yeah, Helen Keller of Troy.
Hey, why not? Why not, right?
Oh my god, she's beautiful.
That feels
Stunning. Stunning lady.
That feels good.
Sex with Braille would be weird.
Where do you want it?
Dot, dot, dot,
Let me feel your
stripe,
bump.
dot, dot, stripe. I
I'm
don't
sorry, honey. You said
understand.
SOS.
Okay, SOS. I don't understand. What do you mean?
God, imagine how weird that would be for
You
Helen
mean
Keller.
sex
somebody
on
to start having
Saturday?
sex
Damn
with.
right.
Did you pick one, Ty?
Ty, who would you get it on with
I
that's
think he
dead?
said Marilyn Monroe.
Oh yeah,
I
he did.
said Marilyn Monroe, yeah.
Yeah, he did. He did.
You know
I
what?
guess it's on me then.
I don't know if anyone else can see this or not. I totally see Ty banging Marilyn Monroe. I see Ty and Marilyn Monroe being together quite easily.
Oh yeah.
Or what about that one fictional character? I thought it'd be ironic. It
There's
might
a
be
lot of
based
fictional
on.
characters.
Well, no, may be based on real life events. I'm not sure. It's Billy and Clyde,
Sleeping Beauty doesn't count.
Bonnie and Clyde. Is that real?
You want to fuck
Both
Bonnie?
of them?
Oh, Bonnie.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought it'd be ironic.
I want to
One
fuck
of a
Bonnie and
spooky
You got
Clyde.
three-
Clyde,
threesome.
well, you got Clyde Barrow.
I thought it'd be
and
ironic.
Ooh.
What the fuck was her last name?
Because then she gets
I
shot.
don't know. Well, they both do.
I don't know.
This episode's ripe for spooky police jokes. I don't want to make any of them.
I thought it was ironic.
Is
Hope you guys are having a great Halloween.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Happy Halloween.
I'm doing hand puppets. I'm pretty excited about this.
Yeah, it's kind of interesting to see Ty jerking.
Have you
off
ever
to
gotten
ghosts that
so
he's got.
excited that you've made hand puppets?
I went to a haunted house the other day with some friends, and apparently my
Or was it one of your topics, right?
oh yeah, we can get to that later then. I'll tell the story later. Yeah, spin the wheel, I guess.
Yeah. Fuck you. Tell me when you want to do any of the in-between things.
Let's
by the
do
way.
one more topic, and we'll do the first one.
Okay. I don't know which one the first one is, but...
That's up
Whee!
to us.
Oh my god! The topic that came up was your haunted house! Haunted house capital of the
Ah!
world! Oh, how convenient is that?
Oh my god!
Guys, let's talk about
I'm not
haunted
even that
houses.
surprised.
We talked about haunted houses last episode. Well, not last episode. The one with Isaiah.
Yeah.
Technically, it's confusing with this whole timeline of events right now.
Why is it confusing? This is Halloween.
That's why it's confusing.
I went
We're
to
in
a
the
haunted
spooky
house with some
time
friends the
continuum.
other day, and apparently there was like, we were in line, and we were all like close, like together and stuff, waiting in line for it, and some guy behind us just decided to start smoking in the middle of the line. I'm just kind of like, I don't care that you're smoking, but I don't understand why you thought, wow, everyone's all packed together, this is when I want to do this. So my friends and I just decided
I've had people,
to go
I've had people
the
in
entire
fucking
time.
class, smoke and blow it in my face, and no one has said shit. It's the most. I don't know how they get away with it in fucking
Is it
school.
is it the vape thing or whatever?
Yeah, it's the vape thing. Here's the thing. I'm completely fine with you people fucking vaping and shit like that. And
Well, I think there's no rules
I don't even
against
care if you
vape.
bring it to
Like,
school
I
and
don't
do it
think
outside.
That's a thing that the
I
school
don't
has
give a
made
shit if
proper rules.
Why is
I don't
there
give a shit if
smoking
you
in
do
the
it or not.
classroom?
No, because they can't prosecute. They can't prosecute them. But the thing is, first of all, why the fuck are you doing it in the middle of class? Second of all, I've had 2 people look me in the eyes and blow it straight into my face and then walk the fuck away.
Tell them to fuck off.
What? That they've already fucked off.
Yeah, tell them to fuck off.
They're tied. They're already at the door by now.
Exactly. You follow them and say,
Anyways,
fuck off.
haunted houses.
Apparently, my like, I don't know, I'm related to them or something, but apparently they're like my
Haunted houses?
uncle's sister or whatever. Apparently lives up here, and I didn't know it. But my uncle lives in Pennsylvania, so they're like, "Are you Ethan?" And I'm like, and they're working the haunted house. I'm like, yeah. And they're like, "I'm Josh's sister," and I'm like, shit, I'm supposed to know who this person is, aren't I? And I finally figured it out. It was pretty cool, I guess. I was like, I didn't know you guys lived here.
I went to a corn maze today.
Did you?
You guys live in a haunted house.
My sister said
I
I
wish
was
I
the
had
first
corn
one
here.
to scream.
Was there anything scary in the corn maze,
she-
or was it just
Did
corn?
she? No, Ty just screamed for no reason.
Holy shit,
He
we're
was
lost.
like, corn.
Basically,
He was
yeah.
like, I didn't know there'd be this much corn here. They're stalking me.
God damn, we made way too many goddamn puns this fucking episode.
Woo! The punniest Halloween spooktacular spooky cast you've ever spooked.
God. If people haven't
This
turned off by
episode.
now, I don't know what's gonna get rid of them.
You know what? I can't really make a decision until I look back at this later. I've realized. I think this is turning out to be a decent episode. This is a good episode. I like this
I
episode.
like the episode too. Let's fix
Let's
that.
fucking continue to the episode. Let's talk about haunted house. We talked about haunted houses technically 2 episodes ago, I guess.
Well, now it's actually Halloween, and it just feels proper.
Yep.
Yep,
I
it
wish
is
Virginia
definitely Halloween.
had better haunted houses than what it did. Like, it has okay ones, but I feel like
I
they
wish
could utilize their
Arizona
environment
had better haunted whatever the fuck they have to haunt here.
Do you have
Maybe
cactus
do a haunted
mazes where you
ghost
are?
town. That seems pretty cool. I made that joke in the Isaiah episode.
Yeah, but nobody watched that.
You're talking about. Oh fuck. Okay, I guess you're right. You know that guy that has like 4,000 fans. Yeah. What was I talking about again? Before you fucked me up with cactus mazes. Oh, I said a haunted
All right,
ghost
don't
town
be a
might be cool.
prick.
There's a lot of ghost towns around here. Haunted mines, haunted mountains. Shit, what the fuck? You gotta designate a whole mountain to be haunted. That's retarded.
That
I
would
can
be
say that 'cause
cool,
I'm one
but
of
you
them.
would be like, am I still doing... When does this thing end? You could climb up an entire mountain.
I want a haunted planet. Do you think that that'll happen once we start colonizing planets? It'll be like a planet Christmas.
There's the...
Haunted
I can
Planet
see
Halloween.
that happening because the corporations are going to take over for that, and they're going to be like,
I feel
"You
like
know
that's
what?
just
No,
gonna be a
this is
snow
gonna be
globe."
Planet Easter. This is going to be Planet Thanksgiving.
Well, it's like
Planet
the
Thanksgiving.
trees or
It's
The
whatever.
shittiest
and,
planet ever.
It's gonna be the
What the fuck is Planet Thanksgiving?
I think it'll be like the trees or whatever, A Nightmare Before Christmas, that have all the holiday
Exactly.
worlds or whatever.
Exactly.
Don't you dare talk about Nightmare Before Christmas.
Do you not like Nightmare Before Christmas?
He was just
Oh, no.
bringing it up as an example.
It's not that.
It's the shittiest
Something
movie
else.
ever.
We'll talk about it later.
I feel like it'd be better to talk about it right now since we're on the
Talk
subject.
about it later.
Oh.
You'll see why. Talk about it later.
Do you want me to talk
Subtle
about it later, or do I
hints
just have to
with
wait for
Tyler
you?
Hose
I'm being
Bano.
subtle. Talk about it later.
No, you're not.
Ethan, how much more subtle can you be? Talk about it later.
I am being the most subtle I could
Guys,
possibly be.
this show can get pretty serious sometimes, so I just want to talk about it. Does anyone remember that callback? Episode 2,
I don't
bitches.
even know what you said.
Ethan, we are going to
Whatever.
talk about it later.
I'm the only one that
Okay,
watches
Ty.
those shows anyway.
Ty, do you have any good memories of haunted houses?
Oh, yes. Yes. There's a haunted house down at Disney.
So does Disney?
No. So, there was one time, I had read about it, it wasn't me who experienced this, but there was one time where the haunted house, it wasn't at Disney, it was somewhere else, where it had caught on fire, and people got stuck
Pretty spooky.
inside.
I would probably just think it was part of the show, to be honest.
That's not a good memory, though. That's probably, that's something really
No
tragic,
shit, that's
but,
not going to be a good memory.
No.
My
There-
best Halloween memory is when all of my family died in the burning haunted
In
house.
Disney World.
The
It was-
plane
that's-
crashed into the haunted Twin Towers.
Haunted houses aren't scary. At least not the one at Disney.
Here's the thing with haunted houses. They can be scary, but it depends on the mood you want to go into. If you're looking to get scared and you actually like immerse yourself in it, you can kind of get scared. But the thing is, when I go in there, I'm observant of everything. I'm
You
like,
have to learn
someone's
about
gonna
the
pop out of
universe
there.
and the
Someone's-
lore
I
of
let
this haunted
myself
house.
predict it. I'm right, and then so I make
Someone's
it.
gonna pull out their little finger.
When I'm with friends at a haunted house, I just make fun of it the entire time.
I'm packing
and
heat every time I go to a
It's still
haunted
fun
house.
for me. I'm still making jokes about the haunted house, but I'm not getting spooked.
Well, yeah, because you're making jokes about it.
So it depends, because I haven't been to a
stop
haunted
that.
house like without friends in like years. So
Go by yourself.
that would be weird, because like whenever they don't have a big enough group to go in the haunted house, it's like, do we have a party of 2 or anything?
Here's
I'm like,
the
I wonder if
thing.
they ever do just like one person, and it's just
I'm just like, oh, fucking haunted houses. I'd beat the shit. I'd fucking haunted house. Let's make them my bitch. I just imagine one day we go to a haunted house and I'm the fucking like, I'm the bitch.
I just imagine
You know
like
what I
at a
mean?
haunted
I'm
house,
crying
like
in
they're
the
just like,
corner.
we need a party of 1. Is anybody a party of 1? Everyone kind of looks around. You just see one hand over the crowd and just goes, I'm a party
It's
of
me.
1. Sir, will you please make yourself
I'm a
present to
party
the
of
crowd?
one. Drop your pants and assume the position. Repeat, I am the party of 1.
What a depressed
I am the
man.
party of 1.
That was weird. There was a
Party of 1.
stage
Repeat,
they
I
got
am the
there.
party of
Party of
1 and
one.
I'm a pretty pansy.
While we were waiting in line for the haunted house, they had a projector going just showing movie trailers the entire time for spooky movies. And there was a guy
That's
up on
not
stage
spooky.
wearing a ski mask, a white button-up shirt, a tie, and dress pants, and he just had a guitar that he didn't play. He just held the guitar in his hands, and then would occasionally switch to a saxophone, blowing it for 5 seconds, and then like go back to the guitar. It was the weirdest thing I'd ever seen. I had no idea what it was for.
That was probably the scariest part of the haunted house.
Later,
Oh.
we went to like a gas station bathroom, and the bathroom was outside.
It's
and
the
I couldn't-
scariest part. He plays guitar, but
This
he
is
only
for a
knows how
later
to play
topic.
Wonderwall.
Move on.
All right, want me to move on? Oh, we went to the in-between thing.
Yes.
Hold on, Phoenix. Do you have anything to talk about for haunted houses before we move on?
I would actually have to say that I agree with what you had said, Ethan, about having the right kind of mood to go, like the mood and mindset to go into a haunted house. Because if you go into a haunted house, even if it's a shitty one, if you go into that haunted house and wanting to be scared, then you're going to get scared because your mind's preparing you to get scared. But if you
If I go in,
to,
I'm like,
if you
let's
go,
be funny.
If you go to a haunted house, with like, whatever, this is scary, blah blah blah, then you're not going to be scared, and you're going to be kind of, you're not going to really have a good time.
No alcohol required.
Some.
That's true.
It's like when we make fun of movies, Ethan. Like, if we have the lights on and we're joking around about it, we're not going to actually get scared. We're going to be pointing out all the plot holes, which happen frequently in horror
Apparently,
movies.
I do that at movies, and my friends hate it.
I like to
find the right
imagine they're
people,
not
man.
friends. It's just some guy you met in the movie theater.
Some guy was trying to do the dick in the popcorn thing with his girlfriend, and Ty's talking to him like, "Oh, that guy's a fucking," you know what I mean? Like,
I just like to imagine some guy who's trying to do the dick in the popcorn thing to just Ty. He's just some stranger trying to get Ty to reach for his
hey
popcorn.
man, you want some popcorn? Ty's just like, "Oh yeah, man."
I still
fuck-
like haunted
fuck
houses,
that.
even though I go there to just kind of make fun of them and not get scared. But I mean, I like going to them, so not bad.
You know what, Ethan? Just do it.
Okay.
Don't even think
We don't
about
have
it.
that sponsor yet.
Just do it. Okay.
All right, are you ready for an in-between thing?
Yeah. What in between thing are we doing, Chemical?
You could either pick my letter or the other thing that you wanted to do.
Guys, do we want to do? There's a fan letter that I'm supposed to read, or do we want to do
Fan letter.
another in between thing?
Fan letter.
All right. We're gonna
All
do
right,
the fan.
Ethan's gonna read us a fan letter. This person asks us it's a story, and then they ask us a question at the end of it.
We have an actual fan letter.
Sure. We have gotten fan topics in the past. This one is a fan letter, though.
We have a fan letter.
All right. I read the first sentence, and I can already tell. God damn it.
What?
You're not supposed to read the first fucking read the damn story.
Hello, Sub-Exile crew. My name is Electric Light Orchestra, and last Tuesday I took a flight from Kansas to London. The flight was a long one, so naturally I downloaded my favorite episodes of the Sub-Exiled show. All of them. To buy my time.
What?
The guy next to me in the aisle brought Arby's to eat on the plane and proceeded to scarf it down non-stop throughout the flight. Because of this, I vomit all over my lap. But I don't want to get up because then I'd have to talk to Arby's guy, and there's no way I'm doing that. Now everyone on board is looking at me strange. This escalated to the point where a flight attendant tried to talk me into the bathroom so I could clean up, but the Arby's guy was still eating. Seriously, this guy had the appetite of a lesbian.
What?
Anyways, at this point I've realized that I made a bad first impression, and I want to befriend the guy in the window seat. I was at the point in the last episode where you guys were talking about mythical creatures, and thought of the perfect icebreaker. Hey man, I said as I leaned into his ear, do you ever wonder what Mike Huckabee's penis looks like? What? Get away from me, he exclaimed. Oh, come on, aren't you a little bit curious? Like, we've all thought about what a snallygaster cock looks like. Why not a Huckabee? It was at this point where he called to one of the flight attendants over to switch seats, so I intervened the only way I know how. I'm packing heat, everyone is staring at me again. I'm fucking loaded, and I'm about to take you all out. Everyone in the plane gives me a standing ovation, including the pilots. We really enjoy your confidence and thus now respect you, said the attendant, but I wasn't about to be belittled by that. They obviously didn't know what I was talking about, so I pull a gun out and pop a fat one in the bitch's head. Anyways, it took 3 men to subdue me, and I'm banned from all transportation. How do I get home?
Thanks, Electric Light Orchestra, for that fan letter. So, guys, how does he get home?
Wait, what?
I was completely lost. I have no... sell yourself on the corner. You'll find a ride.
Wait, did that
Okay,
really
but the problem
happen?
is he's okay. Yes, that actually happened to Mr. Electric Light Orchestra.
What?
Now he's stuck in London and he needs to get back home to Kansas. Problem
What?
is he's now banned from the airplanes and boats. He needs to find a way to get back home, like any public transportation. He's no longer on airlines because I think he's a terrorist. He brought a gun on a plane.
Oh, go to Walmart.
They're
Alright,
in the
problem
UK,
solved.
dumbass. Go to fucking Walmart. You hear that? Orchestra? You
Wait, no, you have to
Yeah.
hear the
Mr.
Go to
whole
Blue
thing.
fucking-
Sky, I mean orchestra.
Alright, so
Huh?
first, you have to go to Walmart and to apply for a job. Once you get that job, you have to work nonstop with the company and then build yourself up into like a.
Oh, you want the
a
company
high
to
roll.
transfer you to America, the American division.
And then once you've done that, they'll offer you a job in Kansas. And you'll take that job.
That sounds like a pretty smart plan.
You'll go to Kansas, and then you'll quit. And you're back home now.
It's genius.
Good job.
Fuck you. I'm in Kansas now.
I never did it for you, Walmart. I was only doing it for Kansas.
Oh.
Anyone else have any
Okay,
comments on this man?
orchestra.
On this?
All right. Orchestra, this is what you gotta do. You gotta blow Ethan, and he'll get you home.
Well,
Ethan's not in
I'm
London,
on the
though.
plane. I mean, I guess I wouldn't be opposed to it. Huh.
And it has to be sloppy.
Well,
And
Come on.
and then you have to spit all of Ethan's juices into his face.
oh, why am I gonna take him home now?
He has to explode in your mouth, and while your semen's all in your mouth, you have to go and give Ethan a nice smooch, kiss him on the lips, get your tongue all in there. Don't swallow.
Yep.
And then you'll be in Kansas. Open your eye. Well, close your eyes while you're doing it. Click 3 times, and then when you open your eyes back up, you'll be in Kansas.
There's no place
You
like
guys
home.
think-
There's no place.
There's no
like,
place like home. Well, you'd be sucking dick, so you can't really hear it. But think
There's no
that.
cum like Ethan's. There's no cum like Ethan's.
What?
I don't know. It's
I'm
what
just
he said.
imagining this scenario happening. He shot some flight attendant in the head, got subdued, is now in London, and he's like, well, this isn't Kansas
It's like
anymore.
they're like, that's it. We're gonna kick you out the plane. He breaks free and just pulls down my pants and just starts blowing me.
He's like, there's no place like home. There's no place like home. Ethan's like, I don't even know how I got in this flight. You're the biggest fan of ours, and you know I was on the flight? I like to imagine the Arby's guy still eating Arby's to this day.
Yeah, he was just watching the entire time.
He never got
slowly
off the
eating
plane
Arby's.
Go
If you
back
want
to
to,
Kansas.
honestly, I think that was the real crime.
Why don't you
Yeah,
just pay for
that was
a
what this
ticket?
story was really about.
Why didn't
But
I
he's
think of that,
banned.
Ty?
They won't let him on the flight. He's banned, motherfucker.
He doesn't have to drive. I mean,
Doesn't
fly.
help
He
that
has to
Electric
drive.
Light Orchestra is also
Hey,
a
he's not
Middle
gonna
Eastern
fly
name.
the plane chemical.
Just
Oh, I'm
drive
sorry.
The bus.
You know, the pilots didn't fly the plane either. They also gave him a standing ovation.
That's true.
Just drive the bus.
Drive the bus. You know, he can really live up to his name and take the last train to London.
Right on the magic school bus. Beep 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 beep.
Yeah, go back to school.
Back on my old flight.
Alright. Next topic?
Yeah, spin that wheel.
Hold on, let me go to the wheel here. Spin! Ethan's topic is fucking Goosebumps.
Guys, let's talk
Did
about
you watch the Goosebumps movie?
I haven't seen it yet. Josiah and I are gonna go see it.
So then why did you bring it up?
I don't know.
Topic over. I don't know if we should actually spin it or not, but
I've actually heard it's gotten really good reviews, and I'm really confused about it.
it doesn't look like a bad movie. It's just not what I want a Goosebumps movie to be.
Goosebumps has so much potential of being decent for, like, they could fix it and make it better. Like, I mean, I like Goosebumps.
I want like a
even though I go
Goosebumps
back and
story
watch
that's
it
made
now
into
and
a
it's
movie.
stupid.
I don't want Jack Black playing R.L. Stein running around with a bunch of fucking kids being like, my books are coming to life. My books are coming to life. Like, that's just retarded. Like, give me like a scary story that written by the Stein man, Mr. Stein himself, you know?
First of all, I could be like, you could make a spin-off of one of the Goosebumps books and make it a movie. I'm like, I don't think
You can
'cause
pull a
not all of the
VHS and
Goosebumps
have like
books
4
were
different
good.
story
I just
type
don't like
Goosebumps
the
stories.
idea.
Told through finding the Goosebumps book,
It
just
was
like
a
the
bad
VHS
idea.
movies. Why isn't that a thing?
That's not a bad idea. That'd be cool.
But having
Motherfucker,
Jack Black,
if I grow up to be a Mr. Famous person, I will fucking Hire me. I will direct an actual good Goosebumps. Well, that's debatable. I don't know. I'll do my best to direct it. I'll have a good concept, motherfucker.
You'll make the best Goosebumps movie.
I genuinely think at this point I could make the best Goosebumps movie that's ever lived.
I just don't understand why they chose Jack Black.
It is.
You know, I don't
odd.
know what R.L. Stein
Odd.
looks like, but when I think of him, I don't think of Jack Black. I'll be honest.
I like Jack Black. I mean, he hasn't done anything in a while, but I like Jack Black.
Yeah,
I
I
just
do.
think it's weird that he.
The Tenacious D movie
Goosebumps.
was pretty cool.
Why?
In School of Rock. I remember as a kid, I thought Nacho Libre was cool. I don't know if it is or not. It
Now
probably is
it is.
fucking
No, that's
retarded in
terrible.
retrospect, but I haven't watched it since
Nacho
I
Libre
first
is
saw
a
it.
classic, man.
Is it? Is it
the
not? I don't
movie?
know.
Nacho!
The movie? No. The
That
show?
was a weird
yeah.
movie.
No, the novel. Is there a Nacho Libre show? Don't tell me there's a Nacho Libre show.
there
I don't
is.
remember
There
it.
probably is. I don't know. I don't watch Telemundo.
There is. It's called Lucha Lucha.
Ty
Luchador.
exclusively watches that.
Ty, you know, it does not strike me as odd at all that Ty is the only one here that knows that there's a Nacho Libre show. That does
It's
not
called
surprise
Mucha
me.
Lucha.
What?
Mucha Lucha.
Well, then they
It's
fucked
called.
up, didn't they?
You
I
have
was in
one
that- if I
job,
was-
Terry.
If I was in that creative board for a Nacho Libre TV show, and they said, what if we call it Mucho Lucho? I'd fucking leave. I'd fire
I
that
think
person.
I know what show
Badly
you're talking
powered.
about now.
I'd say no.
Was that a show
That's-
on Cartoon Network?
It was. Wait, I don't know.
I know
don't
exactly
think
what
so.
you're talking about now. It was some cartoon show. I do remember it now. It was not Nacho Libre though. It was just
it was
Mexican
Mucha
wrestlers.
Lucha.
Which isn't
Ty,
Nacho
that's not
Libre.
Nacho Libre.
No.
Those are just a bunch of Hispanic people.
No, it's completely different.
Ty, the George Lopez show is not Nacho Libre.
What? Really?
Has anyone here besides me actually watched the George Lopez show? Like more
I
than one
I
episode?
watched it
Recently?
a couple times.
No, I've not watched it in a very long
watched
time, but
a
has anyone
couple.
ever watched it?
I watched
Not-
a couple episodes. It was okay.
Back,
Not a big fan of George Lopez.
yeah, neither
No,
am I.
I'm
I
not
don't
a
find
fan
him
of.
that
No
funny.
one's a fan of George Lopez. Okay, I'm
I
just
mean,
talking
he was-
like you left
He
your
was
TV
great
on
in,
and you're like
in
lying
Beverly
down on the
Hills
couch or
Chihuahua,
something.
and he just kind of sold out after
No,
that.
that was stupid.
Excuse you. That is a classic.
My character and something that you should never go look up is watch that movie like 17 times.
I used to like watch Nick at Night quite a bit.
Say Beverly Hills Chihuahua quite a bit.
I watched Nick at Night. I watched fucking.
I think that's where I saw it.
I watched the George Lopez show, and I don't remember what was Urkel Full House, or was that something else?
That's Family Matters, you fuckface.
Family Matters.
I do not.
Full House-
It's,
Full House
it's
is
just
the
the
one
black
with,
versus the white
Bob-
version. They're the
Full
same
House is the
thing.
one with Bob Saget, and it's all just like, oh, the daughter said something quite cheeky, my lads. Oh no, don't
did,
go do this very
Home
slightly
Improvement was a pretty
rebellious
bad
thing,
show.
because we are white people, and that would be quite wrong of us to do.
No, it'd be the exact opposite. Mucha Lucha.
Well, Family Matters was actually a decent show for some
That's
reason.
not true. Or no, Family
I
Matters.
don't even
you're right,
remember
you're right.
Family Matters.
Family Matters is
Did
okay.
I do that? Oh, I'm not saying Family Matters was a great show. I'm just saying, like, it
It was one of the
wasn't
best
bad.
ones. Like Nick at Night showed Malcolm in the Middle at one point.
Did you know
That's
the
probably
guy that
best show they
voiced
had
like,
on
Steve
there.
Urkel
Wait, is
voiced
that the one with
Steve
Lindsay
Urkel is the
Lohan?
voice of Sonic the Hedgehog?
Malcolm in the Middle.
Yes, Family Matters is the show with Lindsay Lohan. Get the fuck out.
I'm so sorry.
Fresh
I'm looking
Prince of
this
Bel
up.
Air is also pretty good.
It's supposed to be a Halloween episode.
Yeah. Next topic.
It's supposed to be about Wait, is this the Goosebumps
We've strayed
yes, Halloween
far
is black this
beyond
year.
the Goosebumps topic.
Chemical, I don't think you realize this whole Goosebumps movie goes way deeper than what we thought it was.
Guys, I looked at the wheel and I'm still
Next
on the Republican
topic.
debates from a few episodes ago, Ethan.
What?
Next topic.
Alright, spin the wheel.
Next topic.
Okay, this is my topic.
Damn.
You have been visited by the Ghost of Halloween Future. What does the Ghost of Halloween Future show you?
Be more manly. Get drunk.
Stop being a pussy, Tyler. You.
A guy with a bed sheets kicks down your door
I
holding
was gonna
Jack
say
Daniels in
poser,
one
but
hand. It's
yeah,
like, listen,
that also works.
how would make Halloween be better? Be a man. Sexy.
I'm not sexy anymore.
The ghost of Halloween Future tells me to take Ethan and Chemical in a manly fashion because of the way Chemical is dressed.
Well, why am I included in this?
Because you're always included in being taken in a manly fashion.
Well, I'm just asking, what does the Ghost of Halloween Future show you the future of Halloween is?
You mean what does he look like?
Shows me
He just shows up to
Well,
give
with
Phoenix a
all
high
honesty,
five for
he
getting
shows-
laid.
He
with
looks
all
like a
honesty,
giant pumpkin.
The ghost of future. The ghost of Halloween Future shows me a future where kids are wearing the outfits that are
Done.
meant for adults.
He looks like a
and
giant pumpkin.
People getting arrested.
Nothing fits
Like
them.
Donald Trump?
Isn't he the great pumpkin from Charlie Brown?
Sorry, son, but your costume's a little too baggy this year. Put him in cuffs, Joe.
No.
You sick fuck.
I feel like Halloween Future's just gonna show me how many sequels of Goosebumps they have officially made.
The answer to that is 72. How much you want to bet hoverboards still haven't been invented yet?
But 72 Goosebumps movies have.
Have been. What a future. Hold on. Let's all sit in silence for here's the thing. That does not sound unreasonable at all. There will be a point in our future where there will be 72 new Goosebumps movies and no hoverboard.
I don't know which seems more unlikely.
No, both of those things seem highly likely at some point in the future. Oh my god, I hate these fucking hoverboard hoax shit. Every single week I say oh, this guy made a hoverboard. It's not a fucking hoverboard, it never is. It's either some magnet. I saw one on Reddit yesterday. Someone was like, a hoverboard's real. And it was some guy, and had it was like an upside down helicopter thing. It had a bunch of blades and shit. And I was like, that's not a helicopter. I looked in the comment section, everyone's like, oh my god, this is so awesome, the future's here. I'm like, that's not a fucking hoverboard. It's just not.
Hoverboards are a thing.
Anyways, this is not Goosebumps topic. This is not hoverboards as a topic. This is Halloween's future as
And
a topic.
it's all
The
gonna be
future's at stake.
Goosebumps related. Viewer beware, you're
Yeah.
in for a scare.
Next Halloween, how much you want to see? You're going to see a bunch of Jack Black costumes. Or this year. I don't know.
Tenacious
You
Demon.
tell me. Look outside. Look outside, Ethan. How many Jack Black costumes can you spot?
At least 3.
Quite a bit.
Really? Would you say 20?
Yeah, that seems like a fair number.
20 Jack Blacks outside your window right now. Our window.
What a world.
Skibbity bap. Ooh, yeah. Skibbity bap.
That's what they're all saying. It does not change.
They're all that exact same voice too. There's not a single bad Jack Black impression out there.
Chemical, did you say what future was
Okay.
gonna be like?
Oh, probably involves a little bit of this, a little bit of that.
Yeah,
Fuck.
okay. I'll
One
kill
hop
myself
this time.
before that future.
2 hops this time.
Right foot, left stop.
Crisscross. Everybody clap your hands. Come on, y'all.
To the left.
Slide to the left. Slide to the right.
Crisscross.
Cha-cha, real slow. Dum-ba-dum-bum. That's Halloween's future, everyone. The cha-cha
Everybody's doing
slide.
the cha-cha slide.
That's Halloween's future. One giant fuck up of a sock hop.
I'd rather kill myself.
And there are no chaperones.
Would you rather see everybody in the world just really gets into the cha-cha slide, thus you have to do it several
I would
times in
love
a
that.
day, or that 72 Goosebumps
everyone else
movies
did.
have been invented?
I would, I'm not even gonna bullshit and give you a funny answer here. I would much rather have everyone in the world doing the cha-cha slide. I would want that regardless. You don't even need to ask me. If you could replace my bullshit Monday with going through fucking life, and you just said, everything you have to do on Monday, you don't have to do, but you have to do the cha-cha slide 24 hours with everyone else in the world, I would absolutely pick cha-cha slide. We got lunch
But-
breaks.
But there is a catch to doing that. And the catch is everybody has to dress how you are dressed right now, Kevin.
Well, I'm fine with that, obviously, because this is how I dress
I'm
usually.
not fine with that. Are you kidding me? That's
Well,
fuck
really
you have to.
offensive.
You're doing the cha-cha slide.
You have to.
Slide real slow, right now.
If
To the left,
everyone
y'all.
was naked,
Back
I'd
it
be
up.
happy with
2
that.
hops this time. 3
Yeah, if
hops
everyone
this
could be
time.
naked doing it.
Crisscross. Everybody flap your dick. Yeah? Alright, let's move on. We're almost hitting an hour here, guys.
Let's do one more topic and then we'll do the next in-between thing.
Please, my topic.
Alright,
Please.
spin. The wheel. I have no control.
that
Wheel has a mind of
wheel.
its own. And I'll spin your wheel anytime, baby.
Oh.
Wheel spin.
Ty, how many topics did you put in?
Me, I have 2 of them.
We've done both of chemicals.
Ty's topic.
So-
Ty's topic.
Yay!
What is your favorite Halloween candy?
Okay, I'm assuming this is what you wanted to wait for, Ty.
Wait, movie or candy?
Candy.
Oh.
Okay. Wait, candy?
Did I say movie? Fuck. Favorite Halloween candy?
Okay, so yeah, the question's self-explanatory.
I bet a better question would be what Halloween candy don't I like?
All right.
What do I like to get on Halloween? I don't know. Chocolate-based shit.
Just chocolate?
Apples with
Is
rocket
this what
blades
you
in them.
wanted?
Adventurous.
Floss. I got a rock one time from Halloween.
Shut the fuck up, Charlie
Did
Brown.
you really?
I don't know if I'm making that up or not, but it seems like a real memory. I
No,
had.
there. Fuck you. God damn it. Fuck you.
There's no way.
There was one time. Have I ever told you the story about the crazy lady in West Virginia? That hold on. There's a story I have not told this on the show, so I'll tell this right now. I found this out the hard way, but there was this lady in my neighborhood, and when I lived in West Virginia, who did the same thing every year. But the first year, I fell for whatever the fuck she did. She did not celebrate Halloween. Very adamantly against Halloween. But the way she prevented trick-or-treaters from coming to her door was having giant blow-up Halloween decorations to block her door. I didn't know this. She had a bunch of like giant Halloween shit all over her house, and I was like, oh, she must be really into Halloween. I better try to like, get around the balloons and try to get to her door. So me and I think I was with some other friend, knock at her door. And my parents were sitting out there on the street, like a while away. Lady comes screaming, opens up her doors, and slaps my friend to the side of me, and screams about how she doesn't celebrate Halloween, and how how the decorations were up to prevent kids from coming here, and how we should get out. And so we did, but it was really fucking weird. That was my Halloween
How many?
story.
Let me ask
Or
you
were
something.
on
Let me ask you
candy?
something. If somebody leaves the candy bowl out, they're not home, and it says only take one or however much piece
Oh,
of candy, do
This
you
is
follow
a good
that
question
rule?
of character, and I am an asshole. I I don't take. I've seen people, they just take like the whole fucking bowl or half the bowl.
I don't want that.
I don't do that.
I'll take like a handful. I won't. It
I'll take,
depends
like,
how much they let
5.
me have though. If they say like 3 things of candy, I'm like, that's fine, that's reasonable. It was like 1 thing of candy, depending on the candy size, I'd be like, nah, I'm just gonna grab like 4. I would never take like enough.
I've been with like a bunch of like, I've seen like a bunch of like teenage people walk up and be like, 1 piece of candy, huh? More like whole bowl of candy. I wouldn't. More like take a shit in the bowl. No, but I wouldn't be surprised if they rewrote the sign to say bowl. Take 1 bowl. I don't know. Fuck it. Do you guys love those Halloween bowls that have the hand
Yeah.
in them? So when you reach to get candy, the hand comes up. Yeah.
Ty, what about you? When it says take 1 piece of candy, do you only take 1 piece of candy?
Well, see, that's a very interesting question with a very interesting outcome in describing certain events in
You
which
should take up
they
a career in
occur.
politics.
Yeah, see, it's like politics.
This is not a
I
thing
mean,
you need to
some-
filibuster. This is a thing you could give a straight answer to.
I mean, sometimes you gotta
Ty's
take
trying
more
for
than
political
one, but
office,
other
and he's
times
afraid
it's
one day
only
he's gonna
the
run,
polite
and
thing.
someone's gonna pull up the audio clip of someone going, "Would you take more than 1 piece of candy?" And he's like, "I'll take multiple pieces of candy." Like, you want this man in office? A greedy son of a bitch.
See, here's one way of looking at it. Like, they could leave all their candy out and say only take 1, and you take only 1, which happens to be all of the candy. But it was in
Definitely
1
a
scoop,
possibility, but do you take it?
so that's technically 1 piece of candy.
Shut the fuck up! Ty, the question is simple. There's a big bowl of candy. It says take 1. Do you take 1 or do you take multiple of the ones?
Well, I'm gonna answer this the most old, elderly way possible.
And forget about it.
And I'm gonna say yes. I take more than 1.
Those elderly people.
You'd only take 1. What if
No,
you were
I
the
take
only
more
one
than
there?
1.
Like, it's not like your parents are watching or anything.
No, I take more than 1.
Oh,
I
you
take the
more
whole
than
bowl.
I'm a criminal. I'm gonna rob a bank.
I'd like to make a withdrawal, put the candy in the bag.
I have watched people take the whole bowl.
See, this is a dick move. That's someone's bowl.
Yeah, like they'd be right in front
I
of me,
want-
they'd do it. So, like when I got to the house, there would be nothing in there. So I'm like, well, shit. They either really wanted that candy or they just really hate me.
I'd give away fireworks to kids. That seems fun.
Phoenix, would you
Because
only
they
take
seem
1
like
piece
10
of
years
candy?
old or older. I'd definitely give them fireworks.
I would buy my own goddamn candy.
Really?
Oh,
Snap.
Mr. Grown Up.
The capitalist entered the building.
Well, with all honesty, and with all honesty, to be fair, that's really the only way that you would know for sure that nobody's fucked with your candy.
Yeah.
But what
Yeah,
about
but
all
you
the
know, but it
people
definitely
who
takes
are-
away
I
some of
mean,
the thrill.
At least if you buy your own, at least if you go and buy your own like huge bag of candy, if any of that candy is really fucked up or is messed with in any way, you can blame the manufacturer. You could sue the manufacturer. You don't have to play guessing games at like, okay, well, this
Oh,
candy
Why?
was laced with
You're
heroin.
just making
what,
America
what
safe.
house did that come from?
You're just making this America too safe. Every Halloween, it's a thrill. I
playing
have the
candy
chance
roulette.
of dying. I love it. I want my kids to feel that same rush of, is there a razor blade? And if I bite into this rock,
I
will it break
remember
my teeth?
when I got into
does
like
this have
6th
heroin
grade, I
in
think
it?
is when I probably stopped trick-or-treating. And I remember I was like, I don't know, maybe I'm not going to go this year. And I decided to like stay home and just give out the candy. And I figured out you get a lot more candy when you just stay at home and you get to keep the candy for yourself.
Yeah. What was I gonna say? There's something I was gonna say. Fuck.
That's true. I'm going to be the one
If
giving
you
out the
stay at
razors.
home, you get to tamper with other people's candy.
To be fair, this question would be weird if any of us,
Not
like,
even in Indianapolis. If you hand
were
out
to
rings.
go out on trick or treat, all of us being the ages that we are, just stealing people's candy.
Just imagine like a bunch of like 5 to 13-year-olds behind us. All of us walk
I
up to a
picture
bowl.
us
Take
going,
one.
We
Ha,
got like a
fuck
costume,
you.
but it doesn't fit. Like you can see our
Take the
stomachs
whole
clearly
bowl,
because we got a
and then, like,
size way
piss
too
on the yard.
small. Aren't
We're
you
like,
guys a little
like,
old to
fuck-
be
like,
trick or
fuck
treating?
this
How old are you
shit.
kids?
Faggots.
I'm 7.
Oh my! What are you dressed up as, you young whippersnappers? That sounds a lot
No,
like take
Grandma.
a whole bowl to me, bitch. Ethan, he didn't say close enough.
We we all discussed our
Candy,
favorite
everyone.
candy. Is that? All right, talk about your favorite candy.
I never talked
Yup,
about my
yup.
favorite candy.
Ty, what is your favorite candy?
I
Because you
don't
obviously
know.
want to talk about your favorite candy. Oh fuck! Oh fuck you! That's the spookiest thing of all.
Oh, you know how like there's the normal Kit Kat bars, and then
Yeah.
like for Halloween, it has an orange coating on it.
Yeah, if you go to other countries, like a lot of Asian places and European places, they have multiple colored, flavored Kit Kats. Like they have like green tea Kit Kat. They have like fucking like
Green
chicken Kit. It's fucking weird.
Well, I really like the orange Kit Kat.
Here's my favorite Halloween candy: candy corn that fucked up and only has one color on it.
What?
No.
You know what I'm talking about?
No.
The mistakes. If you buy a big bag of candy corn and sift through them, you'll eventually find one that has like either just one solid color or they fucked up the color somehow. Same thing.
I like. There's a lot of candy that I got. I was just going for regular candy. I guess I like Reese's the most, but I have like there's like stuff that I get.
I don't really care for
that's
the peanut butter
specifically made
choco
in
combo.
Pennsylvania. There's like a chocolate thing that's made in Pennsylvania that is really good, and
Hey, talk about
I mean, like
Pennsylvania
no one would
chocolate.
give that out for.
That's like
Halloween.
chocolate headquarters of the U.S.
I think, you know what was good? I always remember at like my family reunions, they'd have like candy out, and there was like, they had like the wax like bottle soda things or
The
whatever.
fucking gummies.
No, wait. No, it's like the wax bottle, and you rip it off, you like bite off the top, that's wax, and then there's like juice inside of
You
it.
mean the juice pouch? That's not fucking candy.
It's candy.
It falls,
Juice.
I think that falls
What
under
the
the
fuck are you
It's
talking
I
fucking
think
that-
candy,
It is
Chemical.
candy.
What the hell's your
That-
problem?
think that falls under
hey,
the
hey,
candy.
hey. I know exactly what you're talking about. I've had those before too. Never in my entire life have I thought that that was any way near
That's
the candy.
candy.
What the fuck about it is candy? It's
I think it
juice.
falls under the. So, what constitutes for what makes candy for
First
you?
of all,
What
it
do
has
you
to be a
think
fucking
makes candy?
solid. Second of all,
No.
what other liquid candies do you know?
I don't know. I don't think it just being like it has to be solid makes it candy.
Not necessarily. It probably has to be solid. Just a small little fucking treat. It's
Can I
not a
have
baked
That's a
good.
treat?
It's
Is
not.
that possible?
It's a drink.
Why is that? Why isn't that not a treat?
Fuck you. It's meant for survival. You may as well be handing out first aid
They did
kits
not
for
make
Halloween.
the wax soda fucking bottles.
You ever watch Bear Grylls where he just like pulled out a wax juice bottle and oi, bite
Bites
the
it
top
with
off.
his teeth.
Then you drink your own piss. Alright, candy, we done?
Yeah.
You wanna do the other in between thing? We're running out of time too much.
Yes. All right, guys. I figured since all of us are here, and I forgot to tell us about this. As you guys know, since this is a spooky episode, I think it was the third episode. We had tragic news that Tyler Hosbino died in a conga
Wait,
line
what?
accident.
Oh, it was tragic.
And,
His ghost. Did you not listen to episode 3, Ty?
Ty doesn't listen to any of our
Oh.
episodes, but
But
we
unfortunately,
were able to
news,
bring it
Ty
back
died
from the
today.
dead.
Yeah, because it's Halloween, we could do that now.
Yeah.
And Ty's back. So good news. He
How
rises
could
from
I
the
die
ashes,
from
much
a
like a
conga
phoenix.
line?
You know, it got derailed. Everyone went a little too crazy. Conga was going too fast. It went off track, and all of a sudden, it hit a pole. Then he died. Anyway, it happened to you. I don't know when I'm explaining it. Anyways, Ethan, explain what the in-between thing is.
I figured since all of us are here and Ty's back, the best thing to do is a life advice with Ty.
Oh, god damn it.
You sound excited.
Alright, Ty, you just sit back for a second. Guys, we have to come up with a thing for Ty to give advice about.
What happens when you see a bunch of grown-ups stealing a whole candy bowl in front of you?
I'd like to hear one from Phoenix.
Phoenix. Alright, that's not how the show works.
You.
Hey, we had romantic
Phoenix,
advice
yeah.
with Phoenix last time he was on here.
That is true.
We
You
don't
wouldn't
have
know
that
about
lined
that 'cause
up
you don't
right.
watch our
We don't have that lined up right now.
You don't watch
but
our
maybe next
you don't watch
episode.
our
No, I
fucking
meant
videos.
like Phoenix has an idea for a life advice with Ty, and then I go from
Phoenix, do you
there
have any ideas
and
for life
include you
advice with
guys
Ty?
in it.
That's how life advice with Ty always works.
Well, I want
Phoenix, do you
to
have any
choose.
life advice with Ty ideas? Phoenix.
Spooky ghosts.
Like, what about him?
Why are they spooky?
Okay, I got this. This is actually a pretty easy one. Alright, so, life advice with Ty. Spooky ghosts. Why are they so creepy?
Actually, you could do this too, but
Actually,
I also
I'll
think you should
change
also
that.
give advice on
Wait,
what
I'll
to
change
do.
that. I'll change it. Not spooky ghosts. Cemeteries. Why are they spooky?
Well,
There.
I want you to explain this. I think
a bunch
also
of
you should also
kids.
give
Ty's
us
trying to tell us a
advice
story, we keep
as
changing
well,
the
Ty,
book.
of what to do in a cemetery. What happens when we get locked in a cemetery?
Okay. Life advice with Ty. What to do when you're locked in a cemetery. Now, this is a pretty interesting topic. Because there's not just one thing you have to do. There's multiple things you have to do.
Get your pens out.
No, well, see, rule number 1, you have
Turn
to
on your
survive.
hidden tape recorders.
So, in order to survive, you have to have the 3 essential needs. Food,
The 3
water,
essential
and
needs.
shelter. Now, for
Where do you
shelter,
find shelter in a cemetery?
yes, shelter. So, for shelter,
You get a shovel and you go
the
underground.
best way to get shelter in the
Let him speak.
cemetery.
How about you let
Let
him
the professional
explain it?
speak.
Yeah. The best way to get shelter in the cemetery is by, like, digging up all the tombstones you can find in the cemetery, pile them up, and create a little house with them. And you can use, like, one of the coffin doors as, like, the door to your little, tombstone house. That way, like, to keep the, like, weird people away, or the animals that could creep
Looks
in.
like Stonehenge.
Yes, the weird people. You're not the weird people who just made a house out of
When
coffee.
you get locked in a cemetery and you dig up people's tombstones to make a house out of to keep the weird people out, so you can survive.
The second thing you need is food. Now, where are you going to get food? Surprisingly, food is usually everywhere in the cemetery. You just have to be lucky enough that they haven't died long enough that there isn't any meat on their bones. So, This is gonna take a while. You're gonna have to dig up a couple corpses here and there. You're gonna have to examine their body to see how they died
Didn't
and
bring my
if the
shovel.
meat is still edible. When you do that,
He died of AIDS, but it was only last week, so I think I'm safe.
exactly, see? So that takes care of the food. But where are you gonna get the water? Now the water is
Well, I'll
actually
tell you. It
the
rains.
hardest thing to do here. See, there's two ways. You can either wait for it to rain, which is when you like take out your handy dandy water bottle that you've been saving for this
In case you ever get locked in a
Yes,
cemetery.
this peculiar
See,
situation.
Ty got jumped the other day, and the people looked through his backpack, and they found an empty water bottle, and it just said "break in case
For
of cemetery."
cemetery.
Yeah, in case you get like Ty, you've been locked in a cemetery.
he
Good
spelled
job.
with an
Here's
S.
your bottle.
The other thing you can do,
Anyways, Ty.
the other thing you can do to get this water is again look at the dead corpses, look for one that's been recently deceased, and drink the eye fluid, which will
And
have
and look for
enough
their water
protein
bottle? Oh.
and calcium to keep you fit and healthy until you get out of that cemetery.
I have a question.
Yes.
If you run out of tombstones to build your house, can you use bodies to help build the house too?
You see, that would attract the animals, though. You need the corpses like laid out everywhere.
You actually
so
run up
that
Why
a
are
the
you-
point.
animals would be attracted
Why
to
are
them.
you eating
not
animals?
Like the raccoons.
Ethan, don't
the
be
sparrows,
retarded.
The tricos. You know.
The animals are scary. Do you recommend building a fire in this scenario, or is it better not to alert people?
That'll just bring the weirdos.
See, not even that. A fire will just cause the corpses to arise, try to put out the fire, in which you'll
It will
be
cause
left in
them
a
to
situation
arise.
you have- like
It will
you're
ca-
in,
A
like
fire will cause the
live or
corpses
death
to
situation
arise.
where you can either put out the fire or not put out the fire and fight off the mountains of the undead. Some of them could be your parents or grandparents, and just fight them to survive.
Alright, well I think that concludes life advice with Ty. Do we still have any more topics left, or are we... Actually, I know there's one
What?
more at least.
Alright.
We have two more topics.
Fine.
They're both Ty... Well, one of them has to do with... One of them I combined with Ty and Ethan, because they both have the same one. So, should we just do these real quick? Because we're almost at 120.
I hate you, Ethan.
Yeah, feelings
Alright,
mutual.
alright,
Alright,
alright.
do one of the topics.
Alright, this one's gonna be the longest one, so let's get it out of the way first. Greatest fear. What is your greatest fear?
Toenail clippings.
Alright.
No, I'm joking. I'm joking. You guys go first.
Fucking baby.
Shit, I couldn't tell.
Fear itself.
The unknown. Podcasts are my greatest fear. Too many of them. Markets overset. Everyone has their own podcast. My mom has a mom cast right now. It's retarded.
I
What
don't
is
know.
your greatest fear?
Really, the only fear I would have is losing my close friends and family, and me not being able to do a damn thing.
Yeah, but here's the thing. It's like, yeah,
I don't
dying,
think
but
about
it's
it.
kind of like those things aren't things that
I never said dying. I'm not afraid of death. I'm afraid of losing my friends and
I don't know if
family.
I'm afraid though, because it's like drown. Like there's like ways I don't want to die, like drowning or something.
I
but
think
I
the
don't
scary
want to.
part
I
is
don't. I
not
wouldn't say I'm
knowing. It's
afraid
like,
of it.
oh, did I
'Cause I
choose like? Do I choose the wrong religion? Well, like what the fuck? Because no one knows what happens when you die, so it's kind of just like. I mean, there's obviously whatever you fucking believe in. I mean, I don't think shit happens to you at all. But like, there's always just like not knowing. Everyone, even the most religious people, I think,
Doubt.
maybe if they don't acknowledge it, have some kind of like, oh.
Well, I
what
think
if
religious
after
people
they're
have
out? It's
more
like
to
they
be
don't know.
afraid of.
They don't
'cause
know for
they
sure.
have this vision of an afterlife
They could choose the wrong
it's
religion.
scary to think that everything you've been doing, nothing's going to happen. Whereas I feel like people who don't believe in a heaven or a God they already have it in their mind that you die, you're dead. Like, that's just it. I mean, it's more comforting to think there's going to be something
make the
afterwards.
most out of life.
But I just kind of am like, probably not. I don't know. It'd be cool.
Sometimes you just have to look at it and accept,
don't
okay,
think
there
heaven
might
would be all that cool
be or
in
there might
describing the
not
Bible.
be anything after, and if that is whatever, you just make use of the time you have now before it's gone, and then when it is gone, you just have to think to yourself, did I do everything I wanted to do? And am I proud of
Just
myself?
be the best possible version of you can possibly be, and hopefully you'll be okay. You want to move on to the next topic? Quickly get rid of this.
Just give me 1 second. You guys keep talking.
Ethan,
I'll be
Phoenix.
right.
Wait,
right
I never
back.
talked about my fear.
I already said what my fear was. You guys weren't listening.
Hold on, wait.
I didn't
Say,
talk about
hold
my
on.
fear.
Say that
Ty.
until I get back. Just 1 second.
Yeah, what is your fear?
Okay. My fear. So wait, don't say it till he comes back.
I don't know what the fuck he's doing.
Okay. I'll think of a good one.
It's going really well until this happened.
There's a lot of things I'm scared of.
He said to save it, so I guess in the meantime, Ethan left for a second, so we're gonna talk shit about him until he gets back, okay? How about that?
Yeah.
Ethan sucks.
Ethan is definitely afraid of my dick. I'll tell you that. He doesn't want to admit it, but
He's a
the
long-lipped
reason he's
lizard.
afraid is because he loves it so much.
You stole my line.
Well, I'm sorry, but you're not the one who takes him in a manly fashion all the time.
Oh, touche.
Little known fact, Ethan's dick lips are so big it's practically a vagina.
Oh, he's got such nice lips. They're so puffy.
Yup, including his mouth, too.
Yeah.
Well, stop. Alright. You recording again, Ethan?
So, Ty, tell the listeners, what is your fear?
My greatest fear would have to be something spooky.
If you filibuster
which
this
may
thing
not
right
be
now, I am
spooky
going to
for
murder
other
you.
People.
You're the only one filibustering anything.
I'm a
'cause you keep
Ghostbuster.
Yeah, as a filibuster. Whatever, Ty, what is your greatest fucking fear?
Okay. My greatest fear, I will be announcing
Oh,
right
darling.
leaving- Just say it.
now. No dawdling.
Bees.
No dawdling, guys.
I think it's bees. Yeah, like
You know,
Like,
I'm not
she's
like
the
deathly
bee's
afraid
That's like,
of bees, but
I
if
don't
there's
want to
bee
be near a
me, I'm
shark
like, oh,
either.
Get away from me. I'll like move. I don't want to fuck with a bee.
if I see a bee, I scream, panic, and run the other way.
Here's the thing.
Like a real man.
shark you know is probably gonna fuck you up. A bee is like, oh, I don't want it to sting me. You know what I mean? Like,
No, I don't.
oh, I don't want to slightly aggravate it. Move away. Versus a shark where it's like, holy shit, there's a shark. I have a good chance of dying right now.
Shark.
You know what I mean? Unless you're allergic to bees.
Nope, not allergic.
Or immune to shark bites.
It's a shark and it
Okay,
bites.
can we move
past
on?
that.
We're almost coming up on an hour and a
Jesus
half.
Hold
Christ,
on, wait, guys. Let's have a moment of silence.
No, we're not.
we're really not.
Anyways.
For what?
Shut the fuck up. Moment of silence.
Alright, that was nice.
Somebody's gotta be my girl. Oh, what? Okay. Next topic. Scary movies. Last one. Let's go. Scary movies. Chop chop.
Oh.
Mine was going
I
to be
don't
like,
understand.
I'll
What are you
name your
asking?
like top scary,
Scary movies.
I
That's
guess.
just Ethan and Ty's topic that I combined together. It's... VHS.
I was
Blair
gonna
Witch
name
Project.
a Halloween movie.
VHS 1, VHS 2. Here's the thing. Chemical and I actually lived like in where we grew in Martinsburg.
Yeah,
like,
those are
we
my
lived,
three. Even
like,
though
10 minutes away,
all of those
I think, from where
include the
they
same
shot
director.
The Blair Witch Project.
Yeah, we lived in the
It was-
Blair Witch Project village.
All I know is one of the
Didn't they
locations
film
was
that
10
in
minutes
Burkittsville,
away from
Maryland?
where Chemical and I.
They filmed it in like a couple places, but one of the main ones was Martinsburg.
So that's
no,
so
I
that's
just
what
enjoy
one of the
it.
a scary movie that you find scary because of
I
where
don't-
you live, or one of your favorite scary movies.
The idea of it's scary, I
Yeah.
guess, but
It was
I
okay.
never.
Here's the
I
thing:
wasn't scared
the
to
Blair Witch
death.
Project never scared me. I watched the whole thing. I was like, "Oh, that's neat," but like, I found it an interesting movie. I find it an interesting
I'd put the
concept.
original
All the horror
Poltergeist
movies
in
I
there, too.
like,
You
I
know,
don't
I
like
throw
because
that
they
in.
scare me, but because they're good movies in their own regard that just so happen to be horror movies. I don't think I've ever watched that.
For me, I'd have to say the Paranormal Activity movies, except with the exception of
The new one? Yeah.
with the exception of what was it the marked ones, and
How to Train Your
that's
Dragon.
about it. But the other like Paranormal Activity 1 through 4, like 1, 2, 3, and 4, those were actually pretty decent.
Frozen
It's-
is my favorite scary movie.
I haven't seen any of them.
But you know, I can't say anything about the new one coming out, Ghost Dimensions, because I want to see it. But you know, so you know, I like those movies because it's if you watch them, like if you like the kind of paranormal horror movies, you know, where it's all supernatural and paranormal and stuff. And if you watch them by yourself, and if you have a vivid imagination, like if your imagination is pretty good or even pretty vivid, then after watching the movie, your mind will start playing tricks on you and making you think that there's something in the house.
Here's
So,
the thing
you
with
know,
that one and the
it's
new
that-
one
it's
because I
that
did
kind of
see
thing,
the
but-
I did see the trailer.
But the problem with movies like those is that, with all honesty, they rely too heavily
That's what I liked
on
about.
the jump scare tactic.
Yeah.
So it's kind of hard to be scared of movies like that. I mean, don't get me wrong. I like a jump scare horror movie as much as the next person who likes them. But I like movies.
Well, you put a
honestly,
movie that can happen in real
where
life,
it kind of draws you in,
and
then it's, like,
it's
oh,
realistic enough
shit, this
to
is
the point where
fucking scary as
the
hell.
idea of it is what's scary, not the movie itself. It's like you think.
Yeah, those are the horror movies
there's,
that I like.
there's you know, other movies that I find that are scary, but they're not really scary, but in a way kind of scary because they're things that actually could be legitimately happening right now. Are the movies
Yeah.
like Hostel, the Saw movies, and movies that are like those. Like, with all honesty, I want to see the new Eli Roth movie, The Green Inferno. I want to see that because it's one of those kinds of movies
That movie actually did look kinda
could
cool.
legitimately happen.
Well, it's about being captured by a tribe, which I mean, like,
Exactly.
yeah.
But see, it's like with
Well-
Hostel. Because
Well, I
of
was just-
Hostel, right now, I really don't want to go to the country where they
You're
went.
about to say New Jersey.
You know, I
New
don't want to
Jersey?
go to Bratislava. I don't want to go there.
Lava?
No.
What is lava?
That's Bratislava is where they had that movie. Is where it's an actual city in Europe, in Eastern Europe.
And what I was gonna say about the new Paranormal Activity movies, because I did see the trailer for it, and you said that the reason why you like the Paranormal Activity movies is because they have some vivid imagination. If you're into that, you can really picture it. But with the marked ones and this new one, you can see everything. Like, the ghosts are on
with
camera.
The marked ones, with the marked ones, you couldn't really see.
Well, there were some
You
scenes like that,
kind
but
of-
the new,
you
but
can kind of-
the new trailer one, you can
new one-
actually
the
see.
new one
They have
is
the
like,
camera,
okay,
and you
well-
can see the fucking ghosts now. So I don't see how that applies to the new one that's coming out.
Here's the thing, Chemical. Here's the thing about that. Okay. with this new movie, with Ghost Dimensions coming out, it's the simple fact that people who are fans of the series, they've always wanted to know what Toby looked like, what the demon looked like. And now with this movie and with this new one coming out, they have the technology, you know, with all the editing and shit that they've done with it. They're actually able to
Which
show
is what the
them.
Blair
However,
Witch Project went off of, was
in
you
my
never
personal
really saw the
opinion,
witch.
It was a lot scarier when you couldn't see him. When you
Yeah.
couldn't see the demon.
And do you think that?
Because it was more.
Hold on, I have a
because-
counterpoint to this. Do you think that because Halo fans want to see Master Chief's face, that 343 should show Master Chief's face because
No.
they have the technology? Yeah, I know, right? That's the same thing.
But see, a lot of people. The only reason why they've decided to go through with. I've actually read up on this a little bit. The reason, one of the reasons why the marked ones was made the way it was, is because of the fact so many people were demanding to know what Toby looked like. There were so many people that were making a big fuss about it, and so the makers, the filmmakers, they were like, you know what, fuck it, we're just gonna do it. We're gonna show them. But not realizing that the scariest thing really about any of the Paranormal Activity movies, including the marked
That's
ones,
not true. That's not
was
true.
the fact
There
that
was the
you
one
didn't
Paranormal
see-
Activity where he had the
couldn't see
Connect out,
Toby.
and you could see him in all the lights.
Okay, fine. Besides that, but it didn't look like a man to me.
Yeah.
It looked like a
I
child.
think that
figure.
we
Here's
I
the
think
thing,
that we
Paranormal Activity,
agree
Chemical
on
and I
this,
watch
and
him,
we're
we
just
make fun of him. I'm
arguing
sure
about
maybe
what
watching
other
him
people
solo.
did. You know?
Right.
Okay. Yeah, like no, like I'm not gonna degrade your opinion on this, but to be completely honest, I don't really like them, that's just my opinion. I'm sure you like them. That's fine. I'm not gonna sit here and argue about if they're a good movie or not.
Well, I'm not saying that either. Everybody's different. Like, you know, I'm not saying they're horrible movies.
Didn't you say
I'm
that
not
you didn't
saying
care
they're,
for the
like,
Blair Witch
100%
Project?
Scary or anything like that. It's just that when you, I'll put it like this. I'll say this, and this will be the last thing I'll say about it. For movies that are paranormal based, like Paranormal Activity, it hits close to home for me because when I was younger, I actually used to go with a crew of amateur paranormal investigators. So I've experienced some weird, freaky shit that the only reason why the Paranormal Activity movies, why any of those movies in the series really kind of scare me or get me, is because I have experienced shit like that before. And that's the only thing I'm gonna
Well,
say.
you say that, and I'm
obviously-
not gonna discount what you're saying, but do you kind of realize how for someone like me that doesn't seem entire like, I mean, I'm sure that you did this. I'm just saying like that doesn't seem something realistic.
Well, whether it was realistic or not, it still kind of gets to me. I'm not
Yeah.
discounting. Don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. I am not saying that your opinion is worthless or anything like that.
It's
I'm
not really
saying
an
that
opinion. I'm just saying
you-
from my perspective
you
that
like 'em
like being like
to a
I went
point.
out to find ghosts and I saw some creepy stuff. Then I'm just like, I don't know how true that is.
Well,
sure that you
I
want to
don't.
do it.
I don't either.
Ghosts are kind of
It was
like,
whatever,
without
I was
really
like,
experiencing
I mean,
it,
an
it's like
experience is an
religion,
experience.
to
I've
the
seen
point
some shit that
where
I fucking can't
you
explain.
can't really.
You know what I mean?
It's whatever your mind. It's whatever you want to believe. If you want to believe that there are spirits,
I could go on about
entities
weird
or
ghostly
whatever.
stories for an hour here, but we're
We could have a whole
nearing
podcast about
we
almost
could have a whole,
an hour 40 here, so let's wrap
like,
this up.
Yeah, I'll put it like this. You know,
The Ghostly
the
Bros.
movie.
That's just my boo
I'll
sense.
end it with this. At least my portion, my little part. Hopefully, it won't take up too much time. Anyway, there's only one horror movie out there
Shut the fuck up.
that scares the shit out of me. Truly, genuinely
The
scares the shit out of
Goonies.
me. and I will never watch it by myself
I
at
don't know
night
what that is.
Serbian film?
in a dark room ever again. And that is Event Horizon.
Oh yeah, you had a movie, Ty.
Nope.
I think I've watched
No
some
clue.
of it.
That's all I'm gonna say. Ty, let's go to you real quick. Let's try and see if we can finish this up. Sorry for taking some.
Not a problem. Wait, are we talking about scariest movies?
Yeah, well, you
Yes.
had something to talk about with scary movies, and you're gonna say your thing.
Well,
then we're gonna
it can
wrap
be a
up.
Halloween movie. It doesn't necessarily have to scare you, because like the thing is with that, I
Alright,
mean,
good.
some
For
of
like
my
scary
favorite movies,
movies,
but it doesn't have to scare you, I guess.
good. Like, there's a bunch of scary movies, like, I've seen that they didn't scare me one bit. The Conjuring, Silent Hill, like, I think it was...
Maybe I'm just a bit not phased by it, because I did that one Slendyman Let's Play where I was in myself by the dark room, and I never got scared. Well, I got scared one time. That was about it, though. But like after a whole like hour, I didn't get scared. So maybe I'm like that.
But again, that's
Anytime?
like a thing you see coming. Like it depends on a mindset. Like the whole
Yeah, the
appeal
whole thing
of
was like,
Slender
oh,
was
look,
I've never
there
done
he
this
is.
before. What's gonna happen?
Yeah, I was like, if you watch that video, I was like, oh look, there's Slenderman. Look, you can see him right there. Bye, Slender. You know what I mean? Like. Anyways, Ty, continue.
Okay. Continuing. I also saw The Woman in the Black Dress, the second one. If
I think it's just Woman in Black.
A Woman in Black, yeah. 2, the second one. That was also not scary. So,
Now, did you watch those by yourself or did you watch them with people? Because that can have a whole different effect on you.
people, and they were all, like, terrified of it. Like, of the movies.
I've never been scared with people because the entire time I'm just kind of like making jokes. Or I'm like, or I just think to myself, Ethan, you can't get scared because people.
I remember
Yeah,
when
man.
I was watching The Woman in Black 2. Like, as there was one of my friends was terrified of the movie, so she was hiding on the under the covers. So here and there, I'd just start laughing, and I think either they were confused or they got even more scared of the film and like what it was doing to my well-being. That I was going crazy or something. I don't know. But yeah, I made a lot of jokes during it, and I made people I think even scared her of the film. That's
Not
not
scared
a word,
her.
but whatever. Yeah, scared her.
So,
Is that what we
so
wanted to
what's,
talk about with scary movies?
what's your favorite?
I don't have one. I'm gonna go to favorite Halloween film instead. Night Before Christmas.
Here's the
Alright.
Here's the thing with The Nightmare Before Christmas, though. Do you consider that a
care.
Halloween movie
Yeah,
or a
loves it.
Christmas movie?
It's a Halloween movie.
I like James and the Giant Peach.
That's a good
Fuck
movie.
that movie. That
I
was
don't think-
fucking terrible. That's a
I like
fucking
that
terrible movie.
No, I'm the opposite. I didn't like Nightmare Before Christmas, and I like James.
I
and
don't
the
get
Giant
how you
Peach.
don't like Nightmare Before
James and the
Christmas.
Giant Peach?
Alright, we can sit here and argue semantics all night long.
I want to know this. Later.
We'll talk
Listen,
about
I
it
like
later.
Night Before
Good.
Christmas. I think a lot of work
James
went
and
into
the
it.
Giant
Sounds,
Peach
it's
cast.
a cool
That's
movie.
an hour
I
40.
consider
We got 20 minutes left.
I consider it a Christmas movie. That's what I'm saying. Even though it can be both, I'm just if I was just saying that, it'd be one of my favorite Christmas movies. I think towards the end it becomes more of a Christmas movie.
Yeah, I get it. I can understand.
All right, so we're done with this. Did anyone have any more to say?
Beep, beep.
Anyone?
So,
Shit, what happened?
Chemical just walked out of the room for
Hello?
some reason. I guess it's up to us to end the podcast.
Hello?
I would guess maybe, yeah.
All right.
Hello?
Oh, he just
Don't
walked right
you all-
back in. Oh my God.
Hey! Oh, what did I miss?
Oh, you're a ghost. Chemical is the ghost.
I'm a ghost!
No.
Did I die? How did I die?
Ty, get the vacuum.
The
The
thong
vacuum.
went up your butt too
Get
How's
the
the
far.
vacuum.
vacuum
Get the
gonna work?
vacuum.
I imploded.
I warned you about
It's
that.
not even plugged
Alright,
in.
well,
Plug it in,
what's
plug it in,
happened
plug
since
it
I
in.
died?
It's not even
Shut the
plugged
fuck
in.
up.
All right,
There is
plug
no
it
Shut
in.
the-
plug.
All right, I plugged it in. All right.
There's no plug.
Alright, we're gonna end this or we're just gonna keep going for 2 hours.
Capturing
5
chemicals.
hours.
Goose!
He's in the vac.
I am in the vacuum.
Na, 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 na. Na, 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 na.
Alright,
Chemical.
what happened since I left?
Nothing. We were just planning on ending the podcast, and then you kind of walked out of the
Oh,
room.
that's beautiful. I did my show in Madison Square Garden.
Oh yeah, how was that?
It went horribly. I walked in and security immediately took me out.
What?
I'm imagining the fans were very disappointed.
Who were they actually
see
there
me.
to see?
Well, Bo Burnham was the headline, but I was opening for him. I had this whole bit about how he sucked. It was gonna go great. But, yeah, so I'm doing another one next Saturday. Hopefully I'll get in the stadium this time.
Oh, you didn't even get in.
So check that out. Well, I got in a few steps and then I got out a few more. So yeah, that happened.
One step
check
forward,
out our
an
YouTube
entire
channel.
tackle back.
One
Alright,
small
are we
step for
ending this or
mankind,
what?
and oh shit, I'm being tackled by security. Someone help me. Anyways, YouTube channel. FWS. Funny shit. YouTube channel. Subexile without the D. That's where you'll find videos to accompany this
That's
shit.
true. Some you can find your favorite clips of this.
Fucking leave reviews on this
Yeah,
show.
get on
Rate
get
it
on your
iTunes,
podcast
rate it on
launcher
Stitcher.
and talk about how funny you
Keep
think
down-
we are.
Download every single podcast. of
Download
ours,
it all.
So you'll
Be like
so you
Electric
will
Light
be
Orchestra.
Up to date.
You don't want to, yeah, you want to be just like Electric Light Orchestra, don't you?
Talk about your feelings.
I feel
Um,
like
Talk
I feel like I
about what-
love
what-
you.
How about this? How about you all place comments as to which Subexiled show guest and host that
Or just
that
tweet
turns
me your
you on,
Phoenix
That's true.
Oh,
and why.
Tweet me your Phoenix it or email the show at subexile without the D at gmail.com. You can
You know
email
it's
that
me, it's
anything.
Tom.
Send us fanship.
Anything
We'll
at
talk
all.
about it on the show.
Give any fan.
I don't care if
topics.
it's a death threat.
You can tweet Chemical. You can do all that. You
Yeah, at
can you can
chemical_PAYNT.
submit your own fan song. That'd be cool.
Phoenix, do you want to plug your Twitter?
And then FWSX. We just put out a video, which that. Oh well, I guess we said that on
Arby's.
Well,
last
at
week's
this
episode. But
2 weeks ago.
we're still doing stuff there. Things will be happening.
You can also tweet me at FWSX.
Yeah, you could tweet Phoenix. Tweet anyone who has the tweeter with anything
have
about
Twitter.
the show. And
Yeah.
next
Ty,
time,
you do
Well,
have
then
one,
maybe
but you
you
haven't
should get
used
the
it in
Twitter.
like
I do
a
have
year, so
Twitter, but I don't like Twitter.
You don't
so
use
look
it.
us up, listen to our stuff.
Fucking rate this
We're
shit.
pretty funny.
Send your fan shit, and that's all I have to say. We're almost at an hour 50 here. We should end it.
let's see if we can do a 10
Huda
minute
fucking
goodbye.
Lou. Happy Halloween.
Good morning.
Happy Halloween!
Merry Kwanzaa. Fuck you.
Good
Fuck you
boy.
too.
That was
Fuck
bad.
you.
See you all later.
Good night,
All right,
and have
cha-cha,
a
real
merry,
slow.
Live
merry
from New
Christmas.
York.
Peace out.
Hallelujah. Hallowed be my name.
Alright,
Slide
guys,
to
I'm
the
gonna
Thy
left.
fly
kingdom
home.
come.
Oh my
Slide.
god,
Thy
he
will be
just
done.
jumped right out the
I'm a
Two
window.
hops this
fucking
time.
nerd.
3 hops this time. Crisscross. Hands on your knees. Hands on your knees.
Old MacDonald's had a farm, and his name was. See you all next time.
Alright, I'm ending it.